looking to connect a region of over 600 bridges between our lands.
Hello and welcome to ASEAN in Focus. I'm Maricar Velasco, delivering to you the latest news in and around the ASEAN region. On today's headlines, at least 6 soldiers were killed and 20 others were wounded when the New People's Army, or NPA, detonated 6 explosives late Monday afternoon and fought with government troopers in a remote Pinagaan village in Borongan City, eastern Samar. Cambodia's self-exiled opposition figurehead Sam Rainsy said Tuesday he had not given up on getting home after an initial bid to return was thwarted and external pressure on strongman Hun Sen would force him to change course. A very rare species of small deer-like animal thought to be on the verge of extinction has been spotted in the northwestern jungle of Vietnam for the first time in nearly 30 years. At least 6 soldiers were killed and 20 others were wounded when the New People's Army, or NPA, detonated 6 explosives late Monday afternoon and fought with government troopers in a remote Pinagaan village in Borongan City, eastern Samar. The 3 platoons of soldiers from the Philippine Army's 14th Infantry Battalion suffered heavy casualties after the simultaneous explosions, followed by a 30-minute gun battle with 50 NPA fighters around 5 p.m. on Monday, according to initial reports reaching the Philippine National Police Regional Office. Pinagaan village is about 22 kilometers upland from Borongan City. The site is very remote, with an air distance of 12 kilometers from upland Canloterio village, the nearest point accessible to vehicles. The military is still conducting clearing and retrieval operations as of Tuesday morning. The military has repeatedly condemned the NPA for using landmines in their attacks, showing disrespect to basic human rights. The terrorist attack also disregards the comprehensive agreement on respect for human rights and international humanitarian law. The NPA, the armed wing of the Communist Party of the Philippines, is listed as a terrorist organization by the United States, the European Union, the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the Philippines. Malacanang expressed concern over the abduction of 11 Filipinos in West Africa. 2 of them were kidnapped in Togo and 9 in Benin last week.
We are concerned about the kidnapping, and Secretary Bello is handling it.
On Monday, the Department of Foreign Affairs, through its embassy in Abuja, received a report of another piracy incident in West Africa that resulted in the kidnapping of 2 Filipinos in Togo. Reports show that the unidentified Filipinos, along with a Greek and Georgian, were brought by their abductors on board a Greek oil tanker, the Elke Aristotle, 11 miles from the deep-sea shipping port of Lome. A security guard was also shot in the incident, which happened about 3 a.m. Togo time, according to the report. Last Saturday, a similar abduction took place when pirates boarded the Norwegian-flagged MV Bonita and abducted 9 of its Filipino crew members. The DFA assured that the government is actively tackling the developments of the case, with the Embassy of Abuja continuing its coordination with relevant authorities to ensure the safety and security of the Filipino seafarers. The Philippine government also continues to maintain close contact with the Seafarers Manning Agency and will provide updates as necessary. The Philippine National Police on Tuesday said there may be no need for another extension of martial law in Mindanao, which will lapse by the end of the year. PNP spokesperson Brig General Bernard Banak said the crime rate in Mindanao is on a decline and security forces are able to control the proliferation of loose firearms in the area.
maaari na rin talagang tanggalin na ang martial law sa buong kapuluan ng Mindanao. Nananatili lamang na mataas ang alert level doon sa bahaging yan ng Sulu, na kung saan mayroon pa rin mga pinaghinalang presensya ng mga terrorist group na Abu Sayyaf.
Banak, however, said the PNP will submit its recommendation on the matter to the National Security Council in December. He also said a heightened alert status is still needed in some parts of the island. He added that security officials have yet to discuss the matter of implementing martial law in selected areas in the region.
Under control at ang kriminalidad doon ay napakababa. Ang proliferation ng mga loose firearms ay nakontrol na natin.
On Monday, Defense Secretary Lorenzana said he is not keen to recommend another extension of martial law in Mindanao, but said he would wait for the recommendation from the police and military regarding the matter. The defense chief said the enactment of a stronger law amending Republic Act 9372 or the Human Security Act of 2007 is a better option than martial law extension. However, Lorenzana said he will act accordingly in case the AFP and PNP decide to recommend another martial law extension. The government and the Moro National Liberation Front, or MNLF, will be finalizing next month the creation of a peace coordinating committee to help resolve conflict in Mindanao. Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo said this plan was discussed during the meeting between President Rodrigo Duterte and MNLF founding chair Nur Misuari in Malacanang on Monday night. Panelo said Duterte and Misuari have agreed to meet in Davao City next month to finalize the Peace Coordinating Committee. To recall, Duterte and Misuari have met 5 times this year, with their most recent meeting held last August 23, tackling ways to advance the peace process in the South.
It was a continuation of the meeting when Chairman Nur Misuari came, I think last August. Ang usapan nila, mag-meet ulit sila because there is a suggestion that there should be a committee that will help in the peace process. The purpose, of course, is to have peace with the MNLF and to ensure the success of the government.
Earlier, Panelo said it was during their August 20